again.
Hi there. Hope you're all ready for our next recipe. Hey Christina, what are we making today?
So today we're going to be making a preserved lemon chicken and green olive tagine with some couscous, which is going to be real nice.
That sounds really good. And what goes in it? Can you just give us a list of ingredients here?
So we've got some ingredients here. We've got some fresh green olives here, some chicken stock which was going to help cook down the tagine and then it's going to make it really delicious. We've got some freshly ground cinnamon which we're going to spice the chicken flesh with, and then we have some fresh root ginger, some cinnamon sticks, and some fresh turmeric which is going to give it a really vibrant colour, and some cloves. And then here we've just got some diced onion and some garlic that's been pressed with a little bit of salt. That's really going to get the flavour of the garlic out, so it should be delicious.
Okay, let's get this underway. I think we might start off with a little oil in the pan.
Yeah.
There we go. Here we go with the chicken. This is not the chicken from the last episode, by the way. That's still laying eggs in the backyard. This is a store-bought one. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to just break the chicken down, leave it on the bone. We like to leave the whole thing on the bone for this because the bones add flavour. Chopped our chicken into pieces, all on the bone, skin on. Please don't take the skin off, it's all flavour.
My favourite.
Liberal seasoning of salt.
And when we say liberal, we don't mean tiny little pinch, we mean Italian sized, just saying.
In with some cinnamon, just enough to coat, and
lots of black pepper.
Lots of cracked pepper.
That sounds good already.
It does, and it's not even cooked. Yeah. Okay, and then just work it in with your hands. This is a great dish to do 3 days before you want it. If you can plan that far in front, it's really good. The longer it sits, the better it's going to taste. Okay, that's the sort of thing you're looking for. And then we're going to go into the hot oil and brown up our pieces. Just let them sit there. Let it crisp up a little bit.
We've got our chicken is nicely brown, it's got a lot of colour to it, so we're going to take the chicken out of the pan now. You can see all those really good juices in there, so that's what you want just before we add the onions. Now we're just going to put these to the side, and then with all these juices we're going to add in our onion, garlic and black pepper, and we're just going to get some nice colour to that. And it's going to soak up all of those delicious chicken juices and it's going to taste amazing.
What's next, Christina?
So now we've got our onions to a really nice golden state. We're going to add in some of our whole spices. So we're going to go in with our turmeric. And you don't want too much of this, just enough to give it a little bit of flavour because it's quite strong when it's straight off the root. But this has to be one of my favourite fresh things to grate into a dish. Okay. So now you've got a really nice bright orange colour, and we're going to go in with some of our fresh ginger. And that's going to give it just a little bit of warmth, but not too much pepperiness. And then I'm going to I usually crack the cinnamon stick, and that allows all of the flavour to be dispersed in the dish. And then I'm going to go in with some cloves. I put about 5 cloves because you don't want it to be too strong. Perfect. That's smelling really, really good. And now we're going to give it a nice stir. Just get those flavours coming through the onions.
With your preserved lemon, just cut it into quarters. Basically come as cheeks.
Smelling good.
And we'll place that in there, like that. This is probably one of the best parts of the whole thing. Don't skimp on the ingredients. If it says what it says, make sure you put it in, otherwise it just won't come out correctly. Now, I think you need to deglaze with a bit of chicken stock, release all those pan juices, flavours. Okay, I think you can probably put the chicken back in, Christina.
Looking like it's pretty ready for my chicken. And then in we go. Perfect. And then we're just going to go in with some of the coriander roots, and this is a really good way to use up coriander roots because they actually have a lot of flavour in them, which people don't realise. And that's going to cook down with all the other juices, and it's just going to make this delicious mellow flavour.
And then maybe in with those olives, I think.
Yeah. In we go. So we've got some fresh whole green olives, and we don't want to cut them because we want to keep the flavour really, really plump. And we're just going to sort of scatter these around in little pockets. And we're just about there.
I think we'll just finish off.
Perfect.
We'll just spoon a bit of this lovely juice
On top of the
top.
chicken, definitely.
And then that's going to go in the oven for about 2 hours on 140, low and slow. And then we'll plate it up and serve it.
We added some seasoned pumpkin, which we're just going to add a little bit into the pockets, and that's going to give it a really nice sweet flavour once it cooks down. Now we've got our prepared couscous all fluffed up. We've got some delicious sultanas and some cracked pepper. I'm going to add some parsley and fresh coriander to the couscous. That's just going to give it a nice freshness. And we've got some toasted pine nuts here for a little bit of crunch, which will be really nice. So we're just going to scatter some of those on the top and then just mix it through so you get everything really even. Oh, that smells so good. So I think we're looking ready now. Our chicken looks delicious.
Wow, look at that. Look at the juices. All the juices have come out of the bones. And that should all just fall apart.
Delicious.
Fantastic.
And
Yeah.
now we're going to scatter some coriander and fresh parsley on the top. That's just going to give it a nice freshness.
Okay, I'm going to plate one up, I think.
And we've also got a little mix of yogurt, tahini and garlic, which is going to be really, really nice on the top of this tagine. So I'm just going to do a few generous dollops of that. And I think we're good to go, Dad.
Oh, we are. It smells good. Okay. We can just there. We'll plate some up and then we'll have a try.
I don't know about you, but I'm pretty hungry outside of this.
Indeed.
Yes. Oh, look at that, the chicken's falling apart. See, most people would think that that was a bad thing, but in this case, it's the best thing in the world.
And on with some juice. And an olive.
A little bit more sumac.
No, I think you're okay. Yeah,
And a little bit of pumpkin.
let's have a taste.
Can't wait. Ooh, yum. Now that is what you want to see.
Oh yes. Guys, bye for now. And we've had a little request for us to hit the road, so in the next episode or two, we hope to be doing that. See you then.
Bye for now.